Well, here's a quick look at the market at the E-mini S&P for Tuesday, April the 13th, 2010, through the eyes of E-mini Day Trader. And of course, we always like to use these market profiles to give us a good analysis tool for the condition of the market. What we're looking at here, this is the market profile from today and its corresponding volume profile. And this is what occurred overnight. And then this is what occurred yesterday. So we had mentioned that the next level down of potential support was or the next major support was at 85, but we had also mentioned that potentially support could also come in from this 89 to 90 area. And I'll just mark that on here. So you can see that overnight the market was relatively weak. It did dip down and test that area and then came up and opened in the regular trading hours right here. But as you can see, once the market opened, the first dip was all the way down to here, down to that 85 level, and then it basically was bought up the rest of the day. So a pretty good down move to capture some more aggressive buyers, and probably on our way to test that 98.50 to 1200 area is the way we're looking at the market, at least at this stage of the game. Here are the market profiles from the regular trading hours only, and we also like to use those in our analysis. As far as our trades were concerned today, we only had 3 trades today. Our first trade, you can see we had some nice deceleration here, so that got us short for a really nice down move here. Then the market started to be bought up, so we ended up by getting a really nice long entry right here, held that through here, just barely got stopped out there. We did try another long in here, and we were out of that in 10 minutes with a 1-tick loss. So our first trade here was a really nice winner. Depending on how tightly it was managed on the final partial, was at least a 2.5 point gain on the final partial, and could have been as much as about a 4.5 point gain on the final. Our second trade here also worked very nicely. It rallied up some 4 points in our favor, and actually 4.5 points in our favor, and we exited the final with no worse than a 2-point gain on that. And this is our third trade here. We were on the long side. By the way, this was a short trade, this is a long trade, and this is a long trade. So a little bit too impatient here, I guess you could say. It went sideways for some time and then finally had its move up. So that's just kind of how it went today. But we are certainly looking, the likelihood is continued up movement. We're still looking at the likelihood, however, of in this area of 89.90 as support, and with a target up around a little higher than where the chart is here, to the 98.50 to 1200 level as our next target on the upside. So looking again to having a preference to buying on some weakness here. So, any questions or comments, please get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. We're always eager and look forward to receiving your questions and comments. So, thanks for taking the time to view this video, and we will see you again tomorrow.